Maybe you brushed it off. Oh, I must have sat too long. But then a few weeks later, you find yourself short of breath climbing the stairs. Your legs feel heavy, almost like you're carrying weights. And without even realizing it, everyday movements start feeling harder. Getting up from the couch, walking around the house, bending down to tie your shoes. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This happens to millions of people as they get older. But here's something most folks don't know. It's not just aging. It's not just getting old, as people often say. It's actually a silent warning sign. Your legs, the very pillars of your independence, are weakening without you even realizing it. And here's the scary part. When your legs weaken, your risk of falling rises sharply. And just one fall can change everything. Your freedom, your confidence, even your ability to live independently. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to accept weak legs as just another part of aging. You don't have to sit on the sidelines while your strength slips away. In fact, you can do something about it, safely, naturally, and starting today. And the solution? You might already have it, right in your kitchen. Today, I'm going to share with you 6 simple, powerful foods that could help you rebuild your strength, steady your steps, and keep your legs and your life moving forward. And no, these aren't fancy superfoods. No overpriced supplements, no tricks, no trends. Just real, honest food. Perfect for people who want to live fully, feel strong, and stay independent for years to come. So before we dive in, if staying strong and active is something you care about, go ahead and click like and subscribe to Wise Years. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's begin. Welcome to Wise Years. I'm so glad you're here. You know, after working with so many people over the years, parents, grandparents, neighbors, even dear friends, there's one thing we all have in common. We want to keep doing the simple things that make life worth living. We want to get outside and enjoy the fresh air. We want to chase the grandkids, tend the garden, or take that weekend trip without wondering if our legs can handle it. We want to stay independent, not just for ourselves, but for the people we love. But here's the part no one talks about. While most people focus on heart health, blood pressure, or memory, they often forget one of the most important things of all: leg strength. Your legs are the engines that power your every step. Without them, everything else becomes harder. Balance suffers, confidence fades, and slowly we begin to avoid the very activities that keep us young at heart. But it doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you there are everyday foods, not pills, not miracle cures, that have been shown to strengthen your legs, boost your energy, and help you keep doing the things you love? These aren't exotic or hard to find. In fact, you probably have at least one of them in your kitchen right now. Because here's the truth. Nutrition, what you feed your body, plays a huge role in helping you keep muscles strong, support healthy bones, improve balance, and stay sharp. Yes, movement is important, but what you eat, that's the foundation. And today, I'll show you exactly which 6 foods can help you build that foundation stronger than ever. Simple changes, powerful results. Foods that help you stand taller, move easier, and stay independent for years to come. So, if you're ready to take back your strength, stay with me. You'll definitely want to hear about food number 6, because it might surprise you. Let's start with the first food, sweet potatoes. Now you might be thinking, sweet potatoes? Really? Yes, really. And they are far more powerful than most people realize. You see, as we get older, one of the sneakiest challenges is how quickly we run out of energy. Maybe you've felt it. You start the day feeling okay, but by mid-afternoon your legs feel heavy, your body feels sluggish, and even simple tasks seem harder than they used to. This isn't just bad luck or simply getting old. A big part of the problem is that your muscles, especially in your legs, aren't getting the steady fuel they need. That's where sweet potatoes come in. Unlike processed foods that give you a quick burst of energy and then leave you crashing, sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates, the kind of energy that releases slowly and keeps your muscles going throughout the day. So instead of that midday slump, you'll feel steadier and stronger as you go about your daily activities. But there's more to it than just energy. Your muscles, especially in your legs, take little hits every time you move. walking, standing up, even shifting your weight. It all causes tiny tears in the muscle fibers. When you were younger, your body could repair these tears quickly, but as you age, this repair process slows down, making you feel stiff, achy, and, over time, weaker. Here's the good news. Sweet potatoes are rich in vitamin A and antioxidants, both crucial for repairing those little muscle tears. They help your muscles bounce back faster, stay more flexible, and recover more easily after activity. That means less of that tight, uncomfortable feeling when you stand up in the morning. And that's not all. Sweet potatoes are also packed with potassium, one of the most underappreciated nutrients for leg strength. Potassium helps your muscles contract properly and prevents cramps. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a terrible leg cramp? That could be your body crying out for more potassium. But perhaps one of the biggest benefits, especially for seniors, is how sweet potatoes help fight something most people don't even know is working against them: chronic inflammation. Inflammation is like a slow, silent enemy. You don't always notice it right away, but over time, it wears down your muscles, stiffens your joints, and makes everyday movements feel harder. Sweet potatoes, thanks to their anti-inflammatory nutrients like beta-carotene, help protect your muscles and joints from this slow damage. And the more you include them in your meals, the better your body can fight back. So how can you enjoy them? It's easier than you think. Roast them, mash them, add them to soups, slice them into fries, you name it. Sweet potatoes are one of the most versatile, affordable, and effective foods you can eat to help keep your legs strong and your energy steady. Even a small serving a few times a week could make a noticeable difference in how you feel. And remember, stronger legs aren't just about standing tall. They're about living fully. So don't underestimate this simple, delicious food. Now, let's talk about food number 2, oats. I know what you might be thinking. Oats? That boring bowl of oatmeal I used to have for breakfast. But here's the truth. Oats are one of the best kept secrets when it comes to keeping your legs strong, steady, and energized. You see, one of the first things many of us notice as we get older is how easily we get tired, especially in the legs. A short walk feels like a long hike. Standing for more than a few minutes makes your legs ache. And maybe, without even realizing it, you've started sitting down more, cutting back on activities you used to enjoy. But why does this happen? Well, part of it is that your muscles are simply running out of reliable fuel. And this is where oats can make a real difference. Oats provide a slow, steady release of energy, just like sweet potatoes, but in a way that's perfect for keeping your muscles working smoothly all day long. When you eat highly processed foods like sugary cereals, white bread, or pastries, you get a quick sugar rush, and then suddenly, you crash. That crash leaves your muscles weaker, your legs shaky, and your energy drained. Oats, on the other hand, are low on the glycemic index, meaning they release energy gradually, helping you avoid those sudden drops in strength that catch so many people off guard. But the power of oats goes beyond just steady energy. They also help nourish your muscles. Oats contain plant-based protein, which helps your muscles maintain their strength. They might not seem like a high-protein food compared to meat or eggs, but the protein they do provide plays a vital role, especially when combined with the other nutrients you'll hear about today. Oats are also rich in iron, a mineral many. Food number 3 might surprise you: avocados. Most people think of avocados as just a trendy food for younger folks, but let me tell you, they can be one of the best friends your legs will ever have. Here's why. One of the biggest struggles many seniors face isn't just weakness, it's stiffness. You know that feeling. You stand up from your chair, and it takes a moment for your legs to get going. Every step feels tight, awkward, or even painful. Often this is caused by something we don't even see: inflammation. As we age, inflammation quietly builds up in our muscles and joints. At first it shows up as little aches, but left unchecked it can stiffen your joints, reduce your range of motion, and make walking more difficult. The good news: avocados are packed with healthy fats, specifically monounsaturated fats, which actively fight inflammation. These fats help soothe your muscles and joints, making movement smoother and less painful. Less inflammation means less stiffness, more flexibility, and more confidence when you move, whether it's going up the stairs, walking with friends, or just getting up from your favorite chair. But avocados don't stop there. They're also rich in potassium. Yes, even more potassium than bananas. Potassium is essential for muscle contractions, balance, Preventing cramps. Without enough of it, your legs can feel weak. You might experience sudden cramps, or worse, your balance becomes unstable. When your legs don't respond the way they should, the risk of falling rises fast. Avocados help keep your muscles responsive, steady, and strong. And there's one more gift hiding inside this creamy fruit: vitamin E. Vitamin E acts like a shield for your muscles, protecting them from damage and helping them recover faster after stress or activity. This means less soreness, better strength over time, and smoother movement throughout the day. So, how can you enjoy avocados? It's easier than you think. Spread them on whole grain toast, blend them into smoothies, slice them into salads, mash into guacamole, or simply enjoy with a little salt and pepper. But remember, consistency is key. It's not about eating an avocado once in a while. It's about making them a regular part of your week. Over time, you'll begin to notice the difference. Looser legs, less stiffness, more strength and flexibility, and maybe even a little extra joy in how you move through your day. Something as simple as an avocado could help you walk farther, stand taller, and move through life with a little more ease. Food number 4, berries. Now, who doesn't love a handful of fresh, sweet berries? But what many people don't realize is that these little fruits are more than just a tasty treat. They are one of nature's most powerful protectors for your legs. Let me explain. As we age, one of the biggest enemies we face is something we can't even see: oxidative stress. It quietly damages your muscles, your joints, your tissues, day after day. At first, you don't notice it, but over time, it shows up as stiffness, soreness, and that slow loss of strength that makes walking feel harder than it used to. And here's the scary part. Oxidative stress is one reason your muscles don't recover as fast as they used to. It weakens the very fibers that help you stand, walk, and keep your balance. But here's the good news. Berries are packed with antioxidants, your body's natural defense system against oxidative stress. These antioxidants go to work, protecting your muscles from damage, helping them recover faster and keeping them stronger for longer. Have you ever noticed that some days you feel extra sore and you're not even sure why? That could be oxidative stress at work, but it's something you can fight back against naturally with berries. And that's not all. Berries are also excellent at calming inflammation, which, as you've heard, is one of the biggest reasons why legs become stiff and painful. Chronic inflammation is like a slow drip of water on a rock. Over time, it wears away your mobility and makes simple movements harder. But berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, contain special compounds that help reduce inflammation, soothe your joints, and make it easier to move comfortably. The more often you include them in your meals, the more protection they give you. And there's one more hidden benefit. Berries are rich in vitamin C, which helps your body produce collagen. Collagen is the key ingredient that keeps your muscles, tendons, and joints strong and flexible. Less collagen means joints feel stiff. Muscles don't bounce back like they used to. But by helping your body make more collagen, berries help you maintain that youthful ease of movement. And the best part? Berries are incredibly easy to enjoy. Toss them into your morning oats or yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie. Sprinkle them on a salad. Or just eat them by the handful as a sweet, guilt-free snack. The key is to make them part of your regular routine, not just an occasional treat. Over time, you'll feel it. More spring in your step, less stiffness, and stronger legs to carry you wherever life takes you. Food number 5, salmon. Now, I know, not everyone is a fan of fish, but if there's one food I encourage you to give a second chance, it's salmon. Why? Because salmon is one of the most powerful muscle-rebuilding foods you can put on your plate, especially as you get older. You see, every time you take a step, stand up, or carry something, your muscles, especially those in your legs, are working hard. And with age, those muscles don't bounce back the way they used to. Maybe you felt it. Climbing stairs feels more difficult. Standing up after sitting a while takes more effort. That's not your imagination. That's your muscles struggling to rebuild themselves as quickly as they did years ago. Salmon helps solve this problem in more ways than one. First, salmon is packed with high-quality protein, exactly what your muscles need to rebuild, grow stronger, and stay active. Protein is the foundation of muscle repair. Without enough of it, your legs simply can't maintain their strength. The protein in salmon helps your body rebuild muscle fibers, move more easily, feel steadier, and reduce that sense of weakness in your legs. But salmon goes even further. It's loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, one of the most important nutrients for anyone looking to keep their legs strong and pain-free. Omega-3s are natural inflammation fighters. They help calm the stiffness and soreness that so many people blame on just getting old. But often it's not just age. It's inflammation working against you. Omega-3s help. Checkmark. Soothe. Stiff joints. Checkmark. Reduce soreness. Checkmark. Make movement smoother and easier. You don't have to feel like your joints are rusting up. And there's more. Omega-3s also improve blood flow, making sure your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay energized. Have you ever felt like your legs were heavy tired or slow to respond? Poor circulation might be part of the problem. Salmon helps boost circulation so your muscles get a fresh supply of oxygen to work properly. And here's a bonus. Salmon is rich in B vitamins, especially B12, which is vital for energy and nerve health. When your nerves aren't functioning well, your muscles don't get the right signals. That can make your legs feel slow, uncoordinated, or just plain weak. B vitamins help keep those signals sharp, so you feel steady and confident with every step. So how do you enjoy salmon? You don't need to eat it every day. Even 2 to 3 servings a week can make a real difference. You can grill it, bake it, add it to salads, or make simple salmon patties. And don't worry, canned salmon works just as well if you're short on time. Little by little, you'll notice the difference. Stronger legs, less soreness, and more confidence every time you move. Food number 6, eggs, the muscle activator. Eggs have been around forever, haven't they? They're on almost every breakfast table, in every kitchen, and yet, most people have no idea just how powerful they are, especially when it comes to keeping your legs strong, steady, and ready to carry you through the day. You see, eggs aren't just convenient. They're what I like to call a complete package for leg health. Why? Because eggs are one of the few foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your body needs to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. Think about it. As we get older, our bodies naturally lose muscle. It happens quietly. At first, maybe your legs just feel a little weaker or less responsive. Then you notice it's harder to balance, harder to carry groceries, harder to keep up with the grandkids. This slow muscle loss has a name, sarcopenia. And while it's common, it is not inevitable. Eggs help fight back. With every bite, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to repair muscle fibers, slow down muscle loss, and even regain strength, especially in your legs. And there's more. Eggs are also rich in vitamin D, a nutrient many seniors are low on without even knowing it. Vitamin D isn't just about bones, though that's important too. It directly supports muscle strength, coordination, and balance. Low levels of vitamin D are strongly linked to muscle weakness, poor balance, and a higher risk of falls. And here's the surprising part. A lot of older adults, even those who live in sunny places, don't get enough of it. Adding eggs to your meals can help fill that gap, naturally. But eggs have another secret, one most people have never heard of: choline. Choline plays a key role in keeping the connection between your brain and your muscles strong and fast. This connection is like the communication line between your brain and your legs. Every time you take a step, shift your weight, or catch yourself from stumbling, that signal needs to be quick and clear. But as we age, those signals can slow down, making us feel wobbly, unsure, or hesitant. Choline keeps those lines sharp so your legs respond when you need them most. And don't forget, eggs also bring along B vitamins, healthy fats, antioxidants, all working together to generate energy, reduce inflammation, and protect your muscles from everyday wear and tear. And the best part? You don't have to overcomplicate it. Just 1 or 2 eggs a day, boiled, scrambled, in an omelet, or even blended into a smoothie, is enough to make a noticeable difference. And no, you don't have to fear the cholesterol. Most recent research shows that for most people, the benefits of eggs far outweigh the old concerns, especially when you're aiming to stay strong, active, and independent. The beauty of eggs is in their simplicity. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and packed with exactly what your muscles and nerves need to keep you moving confidently. So the next time you're making breakfast, remember, you're not just making eggs. You're fueling your legs. You're protecting your balance. You're investing in your independence. Something so simple can make all the difference. First, sweet potatoes, your natural endurance booster. They give your muscles steady, long-lasting energy and help reduce inflammation, so your legs can keep moving smoothly without those painful stops and starts. Second, oats, a simple grain with powerful benefits. They fuel your muscles with slow-burning energy, protect you from crashes, and deliver iron and magnesium to help keep cramps, fatigue, and weakness away. Third, avocados, the joint protector. Full of healthy fats and potassium, they help your muscles stay strong, your joints stay flexible, and your movements stay smooth. They also fight the silent inflammation that slowly makes walking harder over time. Fourth, berries, small but mighty. Packed with antioxidants, they shield your muscles, ease joint pain, reduce soreness, and even help your body produce more collagen. The secret to strength and flexibility. Fifth, salmon, the muscle rebuilder. Loaded with high-quality protein, omega-3s, and B vitamins, salmon helps you rebuild and maintain muscle, improve circulation, and keep your steps steady and confident. And finally, eggs, the muscle activator. They're a complete package of nutrients, protein, vitamin D, choline, that helps strengthen your legs, improve balance, and keep your footing secure. These aren't fancy, hard-to-find superfoods. They're simple, real, everyday foods you can pick up at your local grocery store. They're affordable, delicious, and most importantly, they work. You don't have to do anything extreme. You don't need special diets or expensive supplements. Just start feeding your body what it's quietly been asking for all along. With these 6 foods, you give yourself the chance to walk farther, stand taller, and live more freely. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about strong legs. It's about a strong life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Maybe there's that little hesitation when standing up, or the struggle with stairs, or maybe you've already been eating some of these foods without even realizing how much good they were doing for you. Either way, share your story in the comments. Not just for me, but for everyone watching. You'd be amazed how many people are going through the same thing, quietly, silently, wondering if they're alone. Your experience, your advice, even just your encouragement could help someone take their first step, literally, towards stronger, healthier legs. And if this video gave you even one new idea to try, please take a second to click like. It really helps more people find these life-changing tips. And don't forget, hit subscribe to Wise Years and turn on that little bell so you never miss our weekly health and happiness tips. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to keep moving forward. And here at Wise Years, we're with you every step of the way.